Hey everyone, welcome back to more talking shit over videos. Now, I woke up today to, of course, bullshit, but alongside that bullshit there was the new Mortal Kombat trailer. Now, I just watched it in my closet with intergenetic electricity. Trailer was really good. Now I know one thing's gonna happen. I bet Sub-Zero is gonna die in the movie. I bet that either his head's gonna get chopped off or not. Now we get over here. Now I know in the trailer we saw Liu Kang and Jack's getting his hands destroyed. I mean, that's right. His arms get destroyed, but not by Ermac, by Sub-Zero. Now, I know there's a UFC fighter who's in, because I know Johnny Cage is like my third favorite character in Mortal Kombat, so he would be in there, but of course not. I'm hoping when Shao Kahn comes out of the Nether Realms or whatever, he gets out his hammer and does the fatality from MK11. He just goes up to the UFC fighter, goes up, down, left, right, then he whacks him and then his head goes out through his asshole. That would be a great fatality. But then
fatality. Shao Kahn wins.
But then, whatchamacallit, all the kids in the cinema in that home have to close their eyes and go, ah! No, not my favorite character! Then we see Goro. Yeah, and Jack's fighting, I think. No, actually, no, I'm right, they are fighting. And I think Jax is gonna get his face smashed in because he's not Liu Kang. Now, I don't think they're gonna kill off Jax. But as for Goro, he didn't die in the game I'm playing, but he was a real pain in the ass, so try and get that footage of that. We did kind of get shown some of the Sub-Zero's clan, the Lin Kuei, getting destroyed by Hanzo. And now Kano, who's meant to be Australian, he's very, very representative the right way. Now I know in the game he's wanted by the FBI, but you see in Oz, every white person is hunted by the FBI, even I, for a crime I think I didn't do. Now I think it was that time I drove on a footpath while blindfolded. Or was that just a dream? I can't really tell. Oh yeah, we finally got to see Shang Tsung. I wonder if he's gonna get executed like he was in the original series and in the new game, but I doubt not. He'll probably go, "Oh, Emperor, let's take over Earthrealm." He'll be like, "Of course. Why didn't I think of that?" Then we did see Raiden also. I like the Raiden in the new games. This one looks a bit too young. He's going to be like a bit old, I think. Hey, what? Hey, so Reptile, he's fucking dead. They show his heart get ripped out in the trailer. It's Scorpion and Sub-Zero have a fight. We see Liu Kang's Dragon Ultimate. I think Melina gets shot by Sonya Blade. The UFC fighter who no one really gives a shit about, but they say there's a good actor playing him. Yeah, he shows off his Mortal Kombat tattoo. I don't really see anything a big deal about that. And then they show like the guy, one of the pictures from the Mortal Kombat before the Mortal Kombat game took place. The one that got killed by Goro. I forgot his name. Because I've been doing too much duty lately. I think it was the predecessor to a rating in Shang Tsung. Looked like they seemed to fight in one scene. And I got nothing else. I think that's the whole trailer. Now, yesterday it was meant to be a video that came out, part of Among Us Adventures, but it didn't. It's something to do with the meme where it says, "Wake up, run, 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 wake up, he's after you." I don't know why the fuck Mr. Robot thinks, oh, he must be terminated, or too creative. Whenever I do news on this video, because this counts as news, I must put a meme in the picture so that the Emperor does not know. A 9-minute video, it should be. That's right, but before we end today's video, we must do a Did You Know Funky Donkey Wonky Gaming. Did you know Funky Donkey Gaming is sponsored by what's it called? The exercising of little gaming kids with skin addictions. Yes, the exorcism that can cure kids from blind skins. I know I had that issue with wanting to get a Captain Price. Because nostalgia's a bitch. And you too can dial 99.6.12.004. And you can be in the win to get a Jonesy full skin as he dresses up as one of the Marvel characters, Phantos. I like that purple dipshit. Not really though. They paid me to say that. Not really, they paid me in like in skins, but I don't have Fortnite. Ugh. Fuck off! Now, in today's Did You Know Funky Donkey Gaming, we researched today's sponsor, the exercising of victims like me of GTA 3, where it was also I might have did a bit of Crash Bandicoot. No, that was not good. Now, Uncle Vendic Ishlaham, he said to me when I was a little boy, when I was playing Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War, of course, at the age of 6, he said, "No, you do not kill your Vietnamese, no, no, no. You put your hands out and say, I surrender." Yes, that is very good, you must surrender. That is how history went. No American or Oz hold a gun to the head of a Vietnamese in the Vietnam War. No, no, no. You come out with your hands up and say, I surrender. Now, that wasn't a good idea, but that's how we won all the wars. We come out, put the SMGs, sniper rifle, AK-47s, SMGs, and we go, I surrender. Then we go, what a lovely day. We can have tea with the Vietnamese who want to kill us, yeah. That will totally not blow up in our faces later on. And that's why I had to put down Black Ops and sniff the daisies, because not good for brain. And then the exorcism came in and said, the children brainwashed by the duty they witness real crimes. It turned out every time I did a kill streak in Call of Duty, a kill streak, what I missed and failed, destroyed 15 villages in Vietnam. Well, it wasn't my fault. The kill streak went and my joystick went left and I told it to go right. So the exerciser said, you killed lots of Vietnamese for no fucking reason and now you're doing it in modern warfare to your uncle? And I said, yeah. He said, oh my god. He got out the Bible and he bashed me with it and he said, Allahim, Allahim, Allahim. It's like, holy shit, that's some dark magic. Then he opened up a portal for some reason, I don't know why. Our family has a weird reason of opening up portals and going, oh great lord, yes, yeah. Then we go, oh shit, that's how nearly all the impressions normally go down. So I ran away from the priest, as you do, but he wasn't a real priest, he was some guy from the weird broadcasting station who called himself a priest for some fucking reason, I don't know why. I hid in my closet with the internet and the Xbox and the TVs that were only 1080p with the Wii hooked up because everyone had a Wii, didn't they? I tried to play GTA. Gay Tony. But my daddy said, you can't play that game is gay, it has the word gay on it. I said, no daddy, that's the name of the character. Oh, what the fuck? I can't be gay in a game. My reputation is everything. And digging holes, and opening up portals, yeah, that's very good. And then, as he fucked off to jump off a cliff that day for some reason, no one knows why, but his head was fractured, la la la. I played Mario Kart, Crash of the Titans, Spyro the dark shit, I forgot its name, the Dark Moon, whatever, Transformers Dark of the Moon, Call of Duty of course, Far Cry. Then for dessert I had GTA 5, Sonic Unleashed, Mario Wii. And before I could have my last bit of dessert, that was what was it at the time? Oh, that's right, Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, because of course the priest, who wasn't really a priest, found me and he said, oh my god, and he poured the blood of a dying elf on me and it's like, what the fuck? And I'm not going to do it to be continued because the story's gone on for about 6 minutes. He said, oh child of VHS-ness, ethnicity, and Lion King of Shrek of old. Shrek, may you resist the urges of the gamer. He will be a terrorist, that's why he must be shipped off to war. Oh great green bitch of old. Now at the time, I was knocked out and hallucinating because I accidentally left my mouth open and accidentally drank some of the elven blood. I know, stupid fucking decision, but I did it anyway to see what would happen because I heard Skyrim was a good game. And then the priest said, "Crash of the Titans." Yeah, that's not good. No wonder you had nightmares of SpongeBob. You think the Titans are politics? They grow several heads for no reason, and you can ride them. The Titans like you ride politics. You were damned. And then he said GTA gay Tony. He said, "You'll be gay. We don't want that." The cows. And I tried to explain to the priest that the character was called Gay Tony. He's not really gay. He owns a nightclub. And he said, "Phasm! You are brainwashed by the Canadian creativity. Haven't you heard? Creativity killed the donkey. The donkey that annoyed Shrek." And I said, "What, you mean fuckwad?" He said, "No, you've got it wrong. Fuckwad never died. They own a business called Handsome Swords." And then I said, "Oh, okay, I might buy a sword or a machete." He said, "No, you'll kill." So then he explained to me Sonic Unleashed. He said, if you collect rings, and like you do in real life, that is collecting cocaine that the Mexicans transmitted in your head. And I said, "Where the fuck did you get that one from, Mr. Priest?" And he said, "Oh, I got it from the TV." And then he said Far Cry 3. He said, "When you play Far Cry 3, you will think climate change is real. It is not. It is all the brain waves in your mind not understanding liberalism and laboritism, or Republicans, or Jihadi Lizodi." And GTA 5, he said, "No man can get rich by robbing banks. It is bad that there is three main protagonists, one Michael and Franklin and Trevor. They do many crimes, real crimes. Everything you do in GTA is a real crime, like in Call of Duty. I don't know how, but it is. You see, when you press a button on the controller, it is like clicking the button that shoots people in real life with your M4 and Grand Theft Auto and Call of Duty. That's what the scientist said on Google once. I think his name was called Weinstein. He was very smart. That's why we banned Manhunt. Oh wait, it's not that Weinstein. He's another Weinstein, not that one that's locked up in jail. This doctor was very, very bright, even though he's gone off the radar for about 20 years. I don't know why. And they talked about Assassin's Creed. He said, no, and that can't be correct. You can't kill the Pope or Washington. And I said, yeah, I can't kill the Pope or Washington because the game won't let me. But you did kill the Pope and Washington and Lincoln with a sniper rifle. Like, what? Ah, shit, I did all that when I was asleep after playing Assassin's Creed because the cutscenes were so boring. Now, next you're going to tell me is that the yellow people who I play as in Saints Row called Homer J. Simpson were actually real, and all those genocides I did were actually real life. That yes, all the gangsters you killed in Saints Row really happened in the zombies. Homer Simpson got out of jail yesterday after serving a 22-year manslaughter assault. You don't want to be like Homer Simpson? No, no one wants to be like Homer Simpson. He is a criminal. Now, as he was saying this, the Elven blood was somehow making me even more crazy than what it already did. Then, of course, Uncle Vinladashadam came in and said, "Oh my God, he is working. Your treatment is working. My kid does not want to play on the Wii. Does not even want to read. He's in a dark corner. You did it very well. Now I must beat him so he learns the consequences of Call of Duty, Grand Theft Auto, an anime that is not good for the brain." But then, after the Elven blood went off, some fucking idiot got elected called Bobby Hawkin, G. Hawkin, and he used a kill streak in real life called a UAV and I attacked helicopter and blew up the church and killed civilians. And I thought in the army you couldn't blow up churches, but it's okay, you can do it. He's the president. It's okay. He's got power. He's got media. He has the will of the thing he put his hand on to say, "I swear, oh, on Ruby, on blah 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 blah." Then I said, wait, he can get away with using kill streaks and I cannot. Oh, damn it. Ah, well. Might as well watch Pokemon and Dragon Ball Z. But then the priest came back in and said, "Oh no, catching Pokemon is like catching white people and putting them in a ball and then they die inside. No! I came to check in to see how the treatment was going, and you're watching Pokemon. Every time you catch a Pokemon in the game in real life, you catch a real life human or an animal. I don't know, it's really hard to tell. Google doesn't really explain shit right. Notice the media, they talk in riddles, but I know this because a website said so, called Facebook. Now, you catch a Pikachu, you actually catch a human with a magical alien ball that came here because of the UFO landing in 06. And then after that day, I quickly ran away again. But I had to get captured because it was that day at school again, so then I had to see, after seeing Uncle Vlandadash, I had to see crazy old white bitch and witch, as she was one hell of a crazy witch and bitch, as they put spells on me to try and get me off of this curse, they said. But I said, I just like art, and they said, no. That and subscribe, whatever the hell. What is Uncle Vinladash? Hey, he says, bombs in the chin, I in my AK-47s, I will kill. Oh, that's right, Mr. Robot said that I was killing when I was making content. Button press. Hey, just before we go, there's been some news that happened just then before I turned off. A little boy called Jimmy just ripped off someone's head with his pinky. He shot ice from his hands and went to rip off more heads. They said the movie did it. Mortal Kombat did it. Yes, it did. Even in the pandemic, he said, I shall do it again. But then Sub-Zero is dead at the end of the movie, so how can that be? Well, they say the movie did it, but then they blamed it on the games. You must close your eyes so you not remember the moves: up, down, left, right, X, jump. Do it really fast, like the Konami code, quickly or you will die, because that's how magic works. Now, we haven't found the suspect yet, but I have to put up a meme because if I say anything to do with news, I'll be eliminated. More news continues on this every hour for some reason. Press the button. Right, that's right, his name's called Jimmy XYZ. He hanged out with a boy called Gangster Boy 2066. He said, oh, I'm from the future. That is all he said on the fridge. Quinoa chin chin chow, question mark. I think this might be the 1986 incident again of how kids ripped off their people's heads for no reason because they saw Sub-Zero do it in a video game. I didn't know kids could do that. I didn't know I could even do that. Well then, that's all folks. I'm in trouble, zing.